Alright, hello. I'm trying to do this whilst in between sneezing fits, so maybe quiet for a little bit as I try to resolve that. Currently looking up the weather in DC, so I need to figure out what runways they're landing. Okay. Alright, let's look. We'll start. Oh, come on, don't do that. Alright, so we're going to be going from CVG, Cincinnati, Northern Kentucky, to DCA. And let's see what the weather in DCA is. Present ATIS is information Kilo 3509, 10 statute miles, broken at 3800, broken at 25,000, temperature 6, 2.00, altimeter is 3012. Arrivals, ILS 1. Okay, so ILS 1, so Trups 5 to 1. I don't know why they got us go on Trups. I'm using the same arrival that the other flight took. I may amend that. Yeah, they took Trups 5. No, they got Trups 5 in there. I'll do it. Alright, this is weird, though. I gotta get rid of this. So, Sitter. I want to get rid of Sitter. Remove that. Get that fixed there. That looks good. Let's see what gates we're out of here. So, we're Bravo 13 at Cincy. So I have access to all the actual gates, so let's see, Bravo 13. Let's see, let me find that. There's Bravo 13. Again, because the game doesn't simulate anything, I gotta find it, so let's get that gate correct in there. Alright, so let's see. What runway is that? That is... It's right off of 27. That's gotta be 27 right there. What's that? Nope, that's 36 center. Where's 27? 27's right there. Okay, perfect. Excuse me. So it's one of these gates. I'm just gonna pick one here. Go there. All right. 27 should work. Couple 2. That looks good. Alrighty, and then I think we're good there. Let's go ahead and get going. Alright, so likely taxi is going to be off the ramp, Juliet 2, Kilo 1 for 27 full length. And I'll probably go AFK at some point and do some snowblowing. En route. Alright. I gotta take a quick screenshot here. See if I can get a terminal here. Trying to take some screenshots for, so I have an actual bespoke thumbnail for each place I go. See if I can get a better one. There's one that I liked. I'm gonna grab it real quick. The cats are just like being very obnoxious today. What's up, buddy? No, please no. Buddy, not right now. Alright, we'll just go with this. Alright, track IR's off. Let's go ahead and... we'll do this as first flight of the day. I haven't done that in a little while, so let's go ahead and do that. Cold and dark. Alright, that's good. Options. Realistic IRS. Stop, buddy. Go away for a little bit. I wish I could switch to AHARS, but I can't. We'll do quick. If it's cold, it could take 16 minutes for that to go. All right, that's good. All right, so we're coming in first flight of the day. All right, so hydraulics are off, nose steering's off, spoilers stowed, flaps are in agreement, parking brakes on, ADG handle stowed, and the landing gear manual release weather is also off. All right. Battery master on. At least 22 volts. Alright, and we need 30 seconds for a fire detect test, so we're probably already 10 seconds in there, especially takes forever to get the chronometer working. So we are flight 5229. I see you, buddy. Yeah. Cats have been missing me, so they're very much on top of me the whole time, which is not helpful during Flightsim. Come sit. There you go. Alright, so that's got to be 30 seconds. It is. Alright, we can do a fire test now. Alright. 353 and fire system test. Okay, that's good. Alright. Nav logo. Get that APU getting ready to go. As soon as the byte message is gone, I can start it. Alright. Let's get rid of the music for now. I gotta do a hydraulic test first flight of the day. I'll do it from the other seat. There we go. Do a CVR test. I'll stay wait. Alright, CVR test is complete. Alright, yay, that's up. Alright, we'll do a hydraulic test here. So we'll disconnect the stab trims, which they're already disconnected. Alright, then we'll go to the hydraulic page. And we're going to go to on, if I can get it to do what I want. Alright, so get good quantities pressures. Actually, I would reconnect first, but do that real quick. Alright, drains, and we're good on 3,000, that's fine. Pax recirc. We're going to be landing, let's see what CVG is. I forgot the altitude on CVG. CVG is just shy of 900, so. I'll set the higher of the landing altitudes. And almost there. That'll do it. Alright, pop switch we'll leave off for now. Should get the message, emergency lights on, go to ARM. That's first flight of the day, test done, nothing on the modes. And I didn't see continuous ignition, but I'll look again. There, continuous ignition, good there. Alright.
User bay overheat.
Good. Alright, good. Do a TCAS test.
TCAS system test okay.
Nope, that's not right. We're going to look, DCA. Come on. Alright. And so should be able to continue with what I'm doing. No, I'm not going to bother with a radar test. Yacht amp can't do yet because the IRS isn't online. Cargo. There's good. Alright, we'll start getting working on the flight plan. Let's go ahead and get the bridge.
Ground Endeavour 5229er, could you please connect the jetway to the aircraft?
Endeavour 5229er, the jetway is going to be connected. Cincinnati Airport information, Oscar 1500 Zulu. Wind tree 56 at tree. Visibility 10. Sky condition, ceiling 2,700 feet broken. Temperature 1. Dew point 10.
Niner.
Altimeter tree 0.29er. ILS runway tree 6 center,
Niner.
ILS runway tree 6 right, and ILS runway tree 6 left in use. Landing and departing runway 27. DFR aircraft say direction of flight. All aircraft read back, hold short instructions. Advise controller on initial contact, you have Oscar.
Ground Endeavour 5229er ready to copy IFR clearance to Washington.
Endeavour 5229er is cleared to Washington Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 27 climb and maintain 10,000 feet. Departure frequency is 128.7, squawk 0206.
Endeavour 5229er cleared to Washington Airport is filed. Takeoff runway 27 climb and maintain 10,000 feet. Departure on 128.7 squawk 0206.
Endeavour 5229er readback correct. Contact ground on 130.9er. Good day.
Okay, emergency lights stall, CVR, oxygen mask. I'm not going to bother with, I gotta do a check valve test, but I'm not going to bother with crims. It just takes too long in the game here. Alright, let's start plugging this in. What am I doing here? That's what I want. Okay. Alright, let's see. I gotta look at this departure. We are doing the, what is it? It's Bangle 5. No, Gripple 7. That's what it is. Gripple 7. Gripple 7 takes us out to HVQ or sitter. HVQ, HVQ. Alright, so FIMPA. FIMPA. Alright, and then let's check this real quick. 27, Gripple 7, HVQ. And let's check the arrival. I think the arrival starts pretty damn early. And then what did I pick on that? That's going to be the, it's the T-word, Trup 5, HVQ. So yeah, it's actually there. Alright, that's good. Execute that. Let's check the flight plan. Gripple, direct, I'll fix these. Trups, HVQ. Okay, clear that. Next page that. Alright. HVQ, right there. That fixes that. Let's see. Gripple, Hobno, ROM, Jodas, HVQ, FIMPA. HVQ, FIMPA, Dill, and Seals, Ranger, Jared, let's see. Jared, Page, Yusei, We Do, Spirit, OO something. War Trups, Let's Rill. War Trups, Let's Rill, Victory. Hero. Alright, good, that's good. And discontinuity is good for catering. Perfect, that looks good. Alright. And then let's see what we're working with here for performance data. Let's go up to a full boat. Alright, we're talking 62,544. Fuel weight, what are we talking? 7,885. and we're at 70.4, and then cargo, say, that looks better, and then flight level, I think it was 290 I planned us out at. I can change it if I need to. ISO deviation, let's say we're minus 12, I don't know yet, and then I'll fix the winds aloft because I don't have it. 2800 on the reserves, and then we'll say 400 on the fuel outbound. Let's say 20 minutes from now, so let's say 1540. BNAV setup. 300.74 is fine for cruise. That looks good. Advisory VNAV's on. On the right side, let's do that. Banana bar is on. Radio looks good and auto-tuned. Alright, that looks good. Let's go ahead. We'll do a PDC validation here. So, we're 5229, we're CVG to DCA. Gripple 7. And then it's going to be Gripple 7 right into the, whatever the hell it's called. Let me look it up. I'm going to find it anyway. Trups 5. And then likely ILS 1. Alright, and legs verification I already did. That's good. Alright, that looks good. Pre-flight checklist. Interior and exterior inspection complete. Flight release sign sent. Circuit breakers checked. Oxygen mask checked. Battery master is on. Hydraulic panel is set. Pressurization set. Windshield heat is low. Passenger signs on. ICAS checked. Flight nav instruments checked. Altimeters are 3029 cross checked. Nose wheel steering's off. Thrust reversers are armed. Radar is off. Parking brakes set. Flight attendant briefing's complete. Let's see. Departure briefing complete. Logbook QRH on board. Fuel required. We'll make up the number. Let's say it's 6.0. We have 7.8 on board. On board 7.0. Or 7.8 rather. Alright, that's complete. Alright, let's start. We're still waiting on alignment here. You know what? I never turned the irises on. That would be why. Let me just get it quick here. I'd much rather if I could switch to AHARS, but I can't, so. Go to options. We'll just do instant. Save that. That's got that up here in a second. Let's go ahead to flight plan. Let's copy the active there. And then let's try to recycle this out. Alright, I don't know why that's not auto-aligning now. Instant save. Should align. Let's see if I can get that IRS to align quickly here. I don't know how instant alignment's not instantly aligning. That doesn't make any sense to me. Quick. Save. Let me see if there's anything here. Let me go back to instant, see what happens. Why are you not aligning quickly here? I cycled it on and I got it. Alright, good, now it's on. Yacht amps should be on now. Yep, alright. We're good to rock and roll now. Alright, let's get that bridge pulled and the cargo put away.
Ground Endeavour 5229er, could you please disconnect the jetway from the aircraft?
Alright, that's gone. Alright, doors coming closed.
Captain, the cabin is secure. All passengers are
Alright, check the
aboard.
doors page. Doors page looks good. Alright. Witness marks. Good.
We hope you enjoy flying with us. Before takeoff, we would like to encourage all passengers.
And I've been having problems with transponder on 2. I don't know why. So, active 2. Yeah, it should be active 2. That's fine. I don't know why the game has been having problems with it. That's what it's supposed to be. We'll see what happens. If the game gives me problems or not. And we'll do fuel valve test on the way out. Alright, so they go out, close the flight out. We then get our numbers. So we'll just go ahead and plug it in like that, just because it takes forever for me to spin them in. It's much, much quicker in the real airplane to spin that in. Alright, that looks good. Alright, and we can go ahead and do a pushback checklist. So doors closed, flight deck door closed, lock fuel pumps are on. Transponder is 2. Pushback checklist complete. Alright, good. So we'll call for push.
Ground Endeavour 5229er requesting pushback.
Endeavour 5229er pushback request accepted.
Alright, beacon on. Brakes are released. Nose wheel steering is off. Clear to push. Alright, we're going to be doing a fuel check valve test, so we're going to go ahead and start the left engine. We'll do the test, and then we'll start both meth gate and APU off for taxi, saying it's a short taxi. Not right now, cats. Leave me alone for 2 minutes, please. You guys are really annoying today. You guys are really being annoying today. Alright, I'm starting the left engine. Ugh, I hate these chronometers in game. They're not much better in the plane either. I like the analog ones better, but not right now. Get off and go somewhere else for a little bit. Thanks. I'm gonna knock my drink over. Alright, there's 20. That's far enough.
Ground Endeavour 5229er requesting the end of pushback.
Endeavour 5229er request to end pushback received.
Alright, brakes on. Waiting for a salute. Alright, that's good.
Ladies and gentlemen, please pay attention as we display the safety features and procedures of the aircraft in case of an emergency. During an emergency, please remain in your seats with your seatbelt fastened and your seats in the upright position. In case of a drop in cabin pressure, breathing masks will drop
I'm
from
gonna go ahead
the
and
ceiling
start
and should be placed
2.
over your head. If there is smoke in the cabin during the evacuation
right
of
side.
the aircraft, the walkway emergency lights will display to the exits which are
I'm used to saying
located
2, but
and
it's right
here.
side on this airplane.
In case of an extreme emergency landing, you will be instructed to get into the brace position, which is executed by placing your head between your knees with your hands over your head. We would also like to remind you that you should turn off all electronic devices. We thank you for paying attention during this brief presentation.
vent the engines up. That's a good start. Rudder check. Alright, after start checklist. Fuel pump set, bleed air conditioning set, anti-ice off. Probes on, electrics check, nose steering arm after start check is complete. Flaps 8. And I'll go ahead and do my flight controls on this side. Alright, taxi checklist. Flaps are 8, 8, and 8. Takeoff speed set, thrust set, trims. I gotta actually check the trims. I did not do that. Let me see. Alright, 6.9. 6.9. That's where we at here. Trim centered 6.9. Flight controls check. Tax checklist complete. All right, good. Tax checklist is complete. All right. Let's call for taxi.
Ground Endeavour 5229er with Oscar ready to taxi IFR.
Endeavour 5229er taxi to and hold short of runway 27 using taxiway Charlie. Contact tower on 118.975.
There is no Charlie. It's Juliet 2, Kilo. Again, why a simulator can't get taxi instructions correct, I'll never know. But it's like literally, dude, it's like all you have to do is look at any available resources for the airport and you got it. But the simulator can't be bothered to do that. So, all right, that's game is the game, I guess. All right, let me get track hour set up. All right, let me just check something too. Let me get this going on the Discord. All right, there we go. Yeah, I don't know why they are so bad at this, making a simulator simulate, but... Alright, here we go. A little bit close, I think. There we go. Clear right. Yeah, I don't understand why they can't just get the taxiways to be right. It's actually probably going to be, we're further down. It's actually going to be Juliet 1, Kilo 1. That's Juliet 2 right there. It's we're not on the gate that I would actually be on, so. Very quick taxi here, so I'm gonna go in the back. I'm gonna go ahead and stop again. There'd be 2 people in here, so you can kind of do these things while you're moving. It's hard when you're just one of me. Flight attendants, please prepare the cabin for departure. Good. And we're gonna need a second anyway here. All right, runway 27. It's gonna be the Ripple 7, and the first fix is Bonnell. Let's check the heading real fast here. 276. All right, 276. Right, it's gonna be, let's see, where are we taking off? 27. 276 to Bonnell. We're gonna be above 1400, that's fine, that's all good there. Let's check it. Alright, and we should be able, let me double check, we should be able to go in nav mode here. Yep, alright, so 276 on the heading, we're gonna be in nav mode, you just have to do 1400. I do have a speed restriction, if I could friggin' zoom in. Increase speed to 250 knots until leaving 10,000. Okay. Sounds good. All right. And then fuel is going to be 6.8. And we have 7.7 on board. That's good. All right. Before takeoff checklist, I got to get rid of the brake to check this. All right. Flaps are 8. Takeoff config. Okay. Flight 10 notify. Acknowledge fuel cross flow. I didn't do my flow on that. It's manual. APU and bleeds are off and open. Ignition off. Anti-ice off. Brake temperature is checked. FMS auto tune. ICAS check. Clear. All right. Radar terrain is going to be. I've just got them. I'll go terrain. Not that I need it, but I'll go terrain. Terrain. Runway departure first fix verified. Takeoff briefing complete. Before takeoff checklist complete. All right, good. That's done. Let's get out of here. All right.
Cincinnati Tower Endeavour 5229 are ready for IFR departure runway 27.
Endeavour 5229er, altimeter tree 0.29er, wind tree 56 at tree. Cleared for takeoff, runway 27.
All right, clear for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff runway 27 Endeavour 5229er.
Clear left and right. Alright, 27. My aircraft. Set thrust. Thrust set. Heading check. 80 knots, check. V1, rotate. Pause rate, gear up. Speed mode. Nav.
Endeavour 5229er, contact Cincinnati. Departure on 128.7.
Autopilot on.
Good day.
Alright. Now I gotta bring this up.
Going to 128.7 Endeavour 5229er. Cincinnati departure Endeavour 5229er is passing 2,600 feet, climbing 10,000 feet.
Endeavour 5229er, Cincinnati departure, altimeter tree 0.29er, radar contact. Continue to bow. Endeavour 5229er, your transponder appears inoperative.
Yeah, this game's fucked up for some reason with that. I don't know why it does that. It's a game thing. Alright, flaps up.
Endeavour 5229er, reset transponder.
Oh my god, it only likes being on 1, so I gotta put it on 1 even though it's supposed to be on 2. Alright, let's see if she shuts up and stops bugging me. Alright, after takeoff checklist. Alright, after takeoff checklist complete.
Endeavour 5229er, climb and maintain flight level 200.
Gonna act the fool right now. 200.
Climb and maintain flight level 200 Endeavour 5229er.
See if it makes this turn.
Endeavour 5229er contact Indianapolis
The
Center
flyover.
123.925. Good day.
The flyover waypoint, so
123.925
can't fly by, it's gonna fly
Endeavour
over.
5229er. Goodbye. Indianapolis Center Endeavour 5229er is at 10,200 feet climbing flight level 200.
Endeavour 5229er Indianapolis Center altimeter 30.30 radar contact. Continue to requeue.
Alright, let's check the temp. Good ice up here. I'll wait for it to come on.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now serving sandwiches. Endeavour 5229er climb and maintain flight level 270.
Climb and maintain flight level 270 Endeavour 5229er.
270. Alright, climb checklist. Altimeter standard cross check. Climb check is complete. About an hour and 4 to DC. HVQ is going to be our first point on the star, which is I'm saying it already. HVQ right there. after Joe Dub. Alright, so 280 at Ranger. Let's check on that. 280. That's good. 26, 22. That's good. 2123. That's good. 280 at Usay. Usay 280. 16 right there. 19. 280. 14, 17. Let's see. And which way are we going? We're going for runway 1. We're going to Haro, so we're going to be going Let's. So start the 250s at Uru. Uru 250. Good. Let's see. Our first hard altitude is trucks.
229er climb and maintain flight level 290.
290 is the final. 290.
Climb and maintain flight level 290 Endeavour 5229er.
Alright, so Let's is our, Trups is our first hard altitude. Let's check on that. Trups. Right there at 11,000, 250 and 11, that looks good. Alright. Go ahead and brief the approach. Expect the ILS 1. Let's see, ILS localizer 1, 1099.
Endeavour 5, 229er contact Indianapolis Center on 135.575.
35, what is it, 35575? 35575, yeah. 35575.
Going to 135.575 Endeavour 5229er. Indianapolis Center Endeavour 5229er is at flight level 275 climbing flight level 290.
Endeavour 5, 229er Indianapolis Center radar contact. Continue to Jibble.
And then, alright, so 007 is the approach course, and it glides to finish up 1,600 bad. Airport elevation's 14 feet. That's out of 280 for 290. Let me check the altimeters. RVSM checks complete. It would be wrong because I'm supposed to be on transponder 2, but it doesn't work in the game for some reason. So I've got it on transponder 1. Let's see. Get this zoomed down. Oh, stop. There we go. Some more here. Alright. We'll go to 0.77 here. No, we won't. Let's go to... Yeah, 0.77 is fine. Let's go to 0.77. I gotta fix that, and I gotta do the winds. Because, again, I don't have a proper release, so the plane would not...
229er contact Indianapolis Center on 124.225.
24225.
Going to 124.225.
Yeah, this dancing
Endeavour
shit,
5229er.
you know, is kind of a game thing.
Indianapolis Center Endeavour 5229er flight level 290.
Endeavour 5229er Indianapolis Center radar contact. Continue to ROM.
Alright, let me quickly fix this real quick. I'll make a quick PA. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we should be arriving in DC in about 56 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and shut up the fasten seatbelt sign. I do ask that while you are seated, you remain seated with your seatbelt fastened. Thank you again, and we should be in about 56 minutes. Right, PA is complete. I'm going to go ahead and fix some stuff real quick here. Let's go to perf. See what our wind is. Our wind is plus, wow, 127. That's fast. All right. I got a big whipping tailwind. A lot of heavy tailwinds lately. And headwinds. And then we'll go make this point, 2.79's fine. No, we'll do 300.77. Alright, that's good. That's our, it's got our speed in there. What else do I want to do? Fuel checks. Let's do fuel checks. Now we're showing in at... See, this doesn't actually work. This is what moves this page, and it's not working. So I don't know why it doesn't do that. But that, you know what it is? Probably it's because it's on that side. That's what it is. Okay. No, it isn't. Yeah, that's what it was. Okay. It's on the left side. Yeah, see, it won't let me get to brake release, which is annoying. Showing 5,000 pounds when we get in there. That's more than enough. Fuel's good. Alright, and...
Endeavour 5229er contact Indianapolis Center on 127.1.
27.1.
One 127.1 Endeavour 5229er. Goodbye. Indianapolis Center, Endeavour 5229er, flight level 290.
Endeavour 5229er, Indianapolis Center, radar contact. Continue to Jotto.
Got him. Alright, we'll continue the brief for the approach. MSA is going to be 2006, missed approach, climb 420, climbing left turn 2200, outbound DCA, VOR radial 328 to Georgetown, NDB, 5.9 DCA and hold. Probably never actually do that. 2005 at Cadron, 1-6 at Baden. It's going to be a Cat 1 or Delta. We got the visibility, and it's going to be 220 on the MDA. 220. Can't see all the way over there. 220, there we go. Let's see, we'll check the taxi diagram. It could be runway 1. Probably expecting Mike November 1 exit. Could be Golf, depending on if we can get off early. If we can get off early, we'll take Golf or Mike. Probably Mike, leaning towards. Let's go ahead, and I want to check what gate we're actually going to. I wouldn't know what gate we're going to at this point, but I do, because I got the actual plane. B-21, Bravo 21. Bravo 21's right in the end. So we'll try Mike. If we can get Mike, we can go Mike, Juliet, Kilo 2 right into Bravo 21. So that'd be the plan. Go ahead and we'll check the weather. Still on Kilo. 350-9er. 10 statute miles, so nice in VFR. Broken at 3,800, broken at 25,000. Temperature 6, 2.0, altimeter 3012. Expect ILS 1. Landing, departing 1. Alright, and that is the brief complete. These buttons work the same direction. They don't actually work the same direction in the plane. Jumping back and forth between the seats is a pain because the buttons react backwards. See how it's wobbling back and forth? That's not something that would really happen. It's a game thing. It's chasing the flight director. It wouldn't really do that. It's kind of a game thing. All right, top of descent. Gonna be at top of descent in 17 minutes.
Endeavour Flight 229er contact Indianapolis Center on 127.4.
27.4, huh? Yeah, you usually can spin these in fast enough that you can just, you don't have to remember it. You just put it in, so. 127.4, Endeavour 50, 229.
Going to 127.4 Endeavour 5229er. Indianapolis Center, Endeavour 5229er, flight level 290.
Endeavour 5229er, Indianapolis Center radar contact continue.
Shall continue. Alright, so let's see. We've got, see how it's doing this dance? Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to manually fix this because this is obnoxious. So I'm going to go heading mode, heading. And I'm going to put in my own correction. Because this will dance all day because the game doesn't know how to do this right. So I'm going to fix it myself. So we got a pretty strong tailwind pushing us toward the course. So you see the course is starting to straighten up. Now I'm going to start ticking off and put in a wind correction. Because we got to go into the wind to kind of fight fight that wind so it's not pushing us off course. So now I'm going to manually set it. So now we got our wind correction in. And we'll see if this pushes us back on course. Probably not quite enough with that much wind. The angle's pretty much, it's not that much of a crosswind. Yeah, I got 2 minutes to get this kind of figured out. The plane was just bouncing back and forth because the quote-unquote sim is trying to figure this shit out. So that's not enough. It's not really bringing us back on course. Because it's going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. That's obnoxious. Shouldn't need that. It's not finding center fast enough. Alright, that looks like the course is coming back in slowly. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is arm it again. So nav. So now we're back on FMS, and it should hopefully grab it without the dancing. Alright. Yeah, it's a little smoother now. I don't need it dancing like crazy. It's quite obnoxious. overlay template for this? I guess I did. Guess I didn't. Make one then. Nope, I did. Nope, just AFK overlay. Okay. I didn't get a frequency change at some point. Nope. Wind speed's alright. Just tap it down just a touch there. Make sure we don't overspeed it while I'm fixing the thumbnail. Alright, nice. Got a new thumbnail up. Yep. Alright, let's see where we're at here. Alright, we're about 8 minutes from top of descent. And what's our arrival time? 37 minutes. Alright, so we'd send for our gate at this point. We've got our gate. So we send it for its Bravo 21. Go ahead and put that in. Now it shows there, so that we've got it, and I don't have to remember it. It's up there. Alright, good.
Endeavor 5229er contact Washington Center on 134.4.
344.
Good day.
Alright, 344. Now you just have to read it back.
134.4 Endeavor 5229er.
Spin it in quickly, you can do
Goodbye.
that. You can also use the scratch pad. So,
Washington
if
Center,
you're
Endeavor
busy and you need to
5229er,
remember it, you
flight
can do
level 290.
134.4, and then it's right there, and then you can write it in, and then you can clear it.
Continue.
Just, if you hold this, it will clear it, but it doesn't do it in game. See, if I hold that, it should clear it out, but it doesn't do it in game, so. I should send some stuff to the Aerosoft to see if they'll fix it. Bunch of things, like the transponder, I have to run it on 1, or else they tell me my transponder's not on, even though it shows it, so I don't know why it does that, and then stuff like that. You should be able to hold the clear for 3 seconds, and it clears the line. It is going to be a visual approach backed up, but it's good to know. I'm going to go and manually put in some speeds here. We've got V2, 148,215, 148,215. So this doesn't work the way it should. You should be able to see it there, but it doesn't. So like I can't actually work this the way I would IRL. So I gotta just go like this and set them. Again, that's kind of annoying that it does that. And then what are we landing at? Let's check perf. 74. Let's say 74. I'm gonna find some speed cards. Check out the speed card. It's on here. I'll just use this. VREF's 137. So go to the runway. Runway 1 right here, 137 on the runway, and then we add 5 to that, so 142. At I think it's bad. Bad should be glide slope intercept. Yep, bad. So now our speeds are in. Get that stuff done early. We got 33 minutes, and then we've got 5 minutes till top of descent. So have all that done. It's getting close to 4,000 subscribers, and then it keeps vacillating wildly. Keeps going down, going up, going down. Let's see. Alright, so our first hard altitude, again, I have to tell the sim how to do its job as a simulator, is Trups. So first hard altitude is going to be 11,000 at Trups. So I'm going to go ahead and spin that in now. Alright, and then if I go to direct intercept, and I look at Trups, right there, we need 1,500 feet per minute to get to Trups. Now we want to check all the ones above it. 14, 15, 14, 12. Yeah, so Trups is going to be... So we got to make sure we don't bust any of those. We got to follow them all the way down. But if we look at Trups here, we have 1,500. As that gets close to... You see these are getting close to 2,000. I want to get them moving on this. So top of descent still 4 minutes away. We will wait for that. Maybe. Let me see. That's the Todd right there, and we need to be between 2.4 and 2.8. Is that what it is? 2.4 and 2.8. So we need to get down to at least 8. So we would need to make that. So I'm going to ask for 1,000. You know what we'll do? We'll do this. I'll ask now because the game kind of sucks at this. So I need to lose 18,000 feet. Yeah, I gotta lose 18,000. Let me just... 8 would be 19, yeah, 18,000 feet. So I gotta lose 18,000 feet, so I gotta ask for it.
Washington Center, Endeavor 5229er. Request flight level 190.
Endeavor 5229er, descend and maintain flight level 190.
Descend and maintain flight level 190.
Yeah, the game doesn't do a good job at these arrivals, so... I have to manually do it, which is kind of obnoxious.
Washington Center, Endeavor 5229er. Request 11,000 feet.
Endeavor 5229er, descend and maintain flight level 190. Expect 11,000 feet.
Right, so you see Ranger right here showing I need 1,500 foot per minute descent. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to go put the seatbelt sign back on. We're going to go ahead with the vertical speed and I'm going to go to 1,500 feet per minute. And bring the thrust back a little bit. There's Appalachians.
Endeavor 5229er, did you copy?
Yeah, I'm busy. I'm actually flying the airplane here. We got one of us doing two people's jobs. So.
Expect 11,000 feet, Endeavor 5229er.
Yeah, so I had to beat the top of descent. Top of descent was right at Ranger. It was probably going to cause us to bust Ranger. So if we look at Ranger, 1,600 feet per minute will get us there. So 1,600 feet per minute.
Endeavor 5229er, contact Washington Center on 127.925.
127.925? 127.925. So 127.925. Come on. Everything. The scroll wheel does everything in this game. It's kind of a pain in the ass, actually.
Endeavor 5229er, acknowledge last
Yeah,
transmission.
chill out. How about that?
127.925 Endeavor 5229er. Goodbye.
What?
Washington Center Endeavor 5229er is
This
passing
game is
flight level
sometimes.
270, descending flight level 190.
Alright, we're clean now on Ranger.
5229er, Washington Center, radar contact.
Next one is going to be Jared. So I got to look at Jared. 1800.
Washington Center on 133.65.
I'm going to keep it shallow for now. I got to do 250, or 280 rather, for the speed at Ranger. So I got to bring that down. So that's bringing thrust to idle. Get slowed down here.
Endeavor 5229er, did you hear my last
No, I'm
transmission?
busy here. Will you stick it up your ass? How about that?
Going to 133.65 Endeavor 5229er.
Only one of me here, and I'm trying to do the profile that you can't bother to assign me. So you do your job, and then I'll do mine. How about that? There, game.
Washington Center Endeavor 5229er is passing flight level 255, descending
Alright, we're
flight
good on
level
Ranger.
190.
Jared, I gotta be careful of. I gotta watch Jared. 1800 for Jared.
Continue to RE&GR.
Alright, Jared, we're clean at Jared.
Endeavor 5229er, descend and maintain flight level 240. Keep speed not above 280 knots.
Descend and maintain flight level 240, keep speed not above 280 knots Endeavor 5229er.
Alright, Ranger, I can't be below 24.
Endeavor 5229er, contact Washington Center on 121.675. Good day.
See, this is why there's two people. Like, it gets too busy.
121.675
Trying to one person do all this
Endeavor
shit right now.
5229er. Goodbye.
And what's the next one? 2-2. So we want to check out what's after Ranger. Ranger's Jared. Let's look at Jared. Jared's, we gotta really hustle on Jared. We don't have to hustle that bad, but let's get the nose down on that one. Jared, see, we just need to be below 2.6. This is kind of funky. It's trying to keep us on trups. We're fine, but I can't go below 220 on trups, so on Jared rather. So I'm just gonna slow us our descent rate up here. Yeah, because I gotta make 220 at least. So, and then the next one after that's gonna be 2.3, which we're already pretty much on. So shallowing out. Oh, stand by. Stand by.
Washington Center Endeavour 5229er is passing flight level 205, climbing flight level 240.
Endeavour 5229er Washington Center radar contact. Continue to WEDO. Endeavour 5229er, contact Washington Center on 120.65. Good day.
Alright. So, I don't know why it's giving me, trying to climb me. It's like I'm perfectly on this thing and it's trying to climb me. It's just being a stupid game.
Endeavour 5229er, please acknowledge.
Yeah, I'm ignoring you because you don't get your head up your ass game.
120.65, Endeavour 5229er. Goodbye.
Like, I'm right on the
Washington
money on
Center
this
Endeavour
arrival and it's
5229er
trying to have
is
me
passing
climb.
flight
It's
level
like, get out of here.
185, climbing flight level
Game,
240.
the simulator just doesn't know how to simulate for
Endeavour
shit.
5229er Washington Center radar contact. Continue to SUPRT.
It was 12. 12. My speed, doing speed's good. Alright, descent checklist. Altimeters are 3012 cross-check minimums. MDA of 220, landing data 45, 1, 42. Approach briefings complete. Seatbelt signs on. Pressurization set. Descent checklist complete. Alright, so let's see. We're going to be 17. We're a little bit late, but we'll make it. We'll be right on the money here in a second. Yeah, we're right on the money there. So, as we cross it, we're hitting 17. Next one, I gotta watch Dur. This one's a little bit of a hike here. Dur, I gotta watch that one. Dur is 2200, so I gotta pull it back, and we gotta go down 2200 on this one. That's a little bit of a dive for this one. Yeah, I don't know what was up with that instruction to climb back up. I'm literally on the star perfectly. And it's telling me to climb, so I'm just, again... They focus too much on the arcadey elements as far as I'm concerned with this.
Please expedite your climb. Flight level 240.
See, she wants me to climb to 240, which is an absolute bullshit. Like, I'm right on the money here. So I'm just ignoring that. They want to cancel it. I'll pull it back up when we get closer. It's just, it's very stupid how this game works. It's really bad. I wish they would just get their shit together and actually make a game that works properly. But they focus on secret time online, AI offline. Let's try that. Okay. They focus on arcade stuff, which again, it's supposed to be a simulator. Come on, focus on simulator stuff, huh? All right, let's check. Dur 2300. I gotta try to beat this, and then I'm just gonna crank a notch, a spoiler. And we can get rid of it. There we go. Yeah, this one I gotta be below 13,000.
Please expedite your climb. Flight level 240.
I'm not expediting shit.
Commuter,
See, they're trying to get me to climb. Again, I'm perfectly where I'm supposed to be. Like, within exactly where I'm supposed to be. And they're gonna try to climb me. It's like, the game's got its head so far up its ass sometimes.
Good day.
Like, I'm supposed to be below 13,000. We're gonna be perfect on this. Watch. And as we cross, bingo on the money. Thrups is 1,500. We can slow the rate. Let's go to 1,600. Why are you making a right turn? Come on, man. Game's really donkey. I don't think I'm going to buy 24. I think I'd rather move to X-Plane, but I can't. So 250 at Thrups. There's actually 250 at Dur. I got to slow down. I had a phone call, so I got distracted midway through this.
Spirit Wings 1313
See how it's dancing all over town like an idiot? What is it doing? What is it doing?
Good day.
Go to heading mode and just fucking fly this manually.
Approach on 126.4.
Why can't this game figure out what it's doing? Out of 12,000 for 11,000.
134.15 Spirit Wings.
Like, what is it doing? Like, oh my god, what are you doing, game?
Going to 126.4 Endeavour 5229er.
This is like the stupidest shit ever.
Potomac approach Endeavour 5229er is at 11,300 feet, climbing flight level 240.
I'm gonna go direct let's.
Endeavour 5229er Potomac approach altimeter 30.15 radar contact. Continue to LETZZ.
Alright, let's is
Endeavour
8,000.
5229er, contact Washington Center on 120.65. Good day.
$8,000.
Going to 120.65 Endeavour 5229er.
Slow here. Let's is. Why not give me an intercept on that? I gotta start down though.
Washington Center Endeavour 5229er is passing 11,100 feet, climbing
I
flight
got a
level
snowflake
240.
now. I don't know why it's not showing me let's.
Endeavour 5229er Washington Center altimeter 30.16 radar contact. Continue to LETZZ. Endeavour 5229er
Christ.
contact Potomac approach on 126.4.
I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing because the game's got its head in its ass.
Exit at 729er contact.
This is why I
Potomac
shut
approach
off
on
the traffic
133.0.
sometimes. It's just like they wouldn't
Good
step
day.
on you like this. They let you respond. They don't
126.4
talk to the next
Endeavour
traffic and
5229er.
kick your ass like this.
Goodbye.
It's down here.
Washington Center Frontier Flight 68.
Potomac approach Endeavour 5229er is at 10,700 feet, climbing flight level 240.
We're not climbing at 240. It's not happening.
Endeavour 5229er Potomac approach altimeter 30.15
God, this game's annoying
radar
sometimes.
contact. Continue to LETZZ.
I'm supposed to be at 8,000 at let's, so I need to get a descent rate going here.
Potomac approach Endeavour 5229er. Request 8,000 feet.
Endeavour 5229er, descend and maintain 8,000 feet. Keep speed not above 2509.
Hey, like I'm doing. Stupid game.
Descend and maintain 8,000 feet. Keep
So
speed
stupid.
not above
Alright.
250 knots. Endeavour 5229er.
Approach checklist. Flight nav instruments verified. Cabin notification complete. Approach check is complete. Alright, and then we're going to RIL at 6. So again, they should have cleared me descend via 6,000.
Potomac
But I gotta
approach
keep
Endeavour
asking for it
5229er.
because they can't do their job.
Request 6,000 feet.
And now it's dancing all over town, so we're just gonna go direct RILs because it's gonna do that.
And maintain 6,000 feet.
2,000 feet per minute will do. Yeah, just the game is an absolute travesty of a simulator, but whatever. Not salty or anything.
Endeavour 5229er, did you hear my last transmission?
Dude, you gotta chill out. If you can't give me the right altitude,
Descend
you
and
need to shut the
maintain
fuck up.
6,000 feet. Endeavour 5229er.
Pick up balls, give me shit for they can't get their altitudes right. 1.5. There's 1.5. Why do I not have previews? Am I still on? I am on auto tune. Out of 7,000, 6,000. Alright, and then that's the last altitude I gotta worry about. So this will be here in a second here. We're gonna be a little bit late on this altitude, but again, you're fight with ATC the entire time, so not worried about it. We're right there. We're legally within 300, so we cross, so we're good. Alright, I'm over to the, so we're gonna go to Victory, and then Hero. 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 What's our temp? Temp is 0, so we should be good. May pick up some icing, but we'll see. Bunch of traffic in there. If the traffic gets obnoxious, I will shut it off. You know, so the thing with, you know, the problem with AI traffic is I'm not really here. So if it's using AI traffic, they're putting in a plane about every 2 minutes. But they have no space for me because there's already planes there because they're using actual live traffic, which is, you know, spaced 2 minutes apart. And so then they, you know, then they put me in there and I don't have space. And then they don't slow properly, they don't sequence properly. And so it's an okay idea, but in practice it ends up failing miserably. Alright, let's check the, we're on to Hero here, so I'm going to go right to approach. 2005 at Catron, we'll see if they, so there's 2005 at Catron, hopefully they give it to me in a timely manner. I'm going to ask for 3. Because the game, I can't trust the game to do what it's supposed to be doing.
Endeavor 5229er.
I gotta ask for
Request 3,000 feet.
Endeavor 5229er, descend and maintain 3,000 feet.
3,000. See, that's how it's gonna dance all over town.
Descend and maintain 3,000 feet. Endeavor
Vertical speed.
5229er.
Endeavor 5229er, descend and maintain 3,500 feet.
3,500. Where is that coming from? Okay, we'll stop at 3.5.
Descend and maintain
2005 at
feet.
Catron.
Endeavor
So
5229er.
once this settles out, I'm gonna go to heading mode. There we go. Alright, we're on heading mode now, and I'm gonna switch over to green needles. And then I'm gonna go over to 1099. And I'm gonna spin the Loken. 007. There we go. I'm fast here, I gotta slow down a little. Alright, be visual backed up with the ILS, but always good backing up with the ILS. And I don't have an identifier yet, so I'm just gonna go ahead and if I can't spike it. So give me a turn here soon. Out of 4,000 for 3,000.
Endeavor 5229er, you are 15 miles south. Climb and maintain 12,000 feet. Expect RNAV runway 1 approach via Irons transition.
Climb.
Clear to Irons.
Climb via, what the fuck, man?
Endeavor 5229er, descend and maintain 3,500 feet.
This is the stupidest game ever.
Endeavor 5229er, descend and maintain 2,500 feet.
Jesus Christ, the instructions here are so fucking stupid. My God.
Endeavor 5229er, descend and maintain 2,500 feet.
Look at it, look at this, what is it doing?
Descend and maintain
I'm
2,500
doing
feet.
this.
Expect RNAV runway 1 approach via
turning
Irons
a Catron.
transition. Clear to Irons. Endeavor 5229er.
That's the stupidest shit I've ever seen. My God, this game is bad. Ugh, bad, man. This game is so bad. Oh, it's brutal. It really is. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and arm the localizer. Tells me to climb to 12,000. Then it tells me to it tells me to climb to 12,000. Then it tells me to go down to 2,500 twice. It's like, what are you doing? Alright, flaps 8. This game is so silly. Oh, this game's silly. I'm telling you. Flaps 20. Irons. Get out of here with irons, too. We're just doing a join on Catron. Get out of here with that nonsense. It's gonna push through the course. Why is it pushing through? I guess it, yeah. It's still joining here. It's a little bit lost, but it's coming in. It'll be alright. I'm gonna turn the heading a little bit here. Still got the heading going here. Cut the angle a little bit. There we go. Now it's coming alive and it's grabbing it. I'm gonna speed up a little bit. Go 180. What is it doing? It can't maintain its altitude either. Come on, game. You having a big problem today? Airport's right there. Game is silly as can be. I did extend the leg out to 007. I don't know why it's doing what it's doing.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to land. Please remain seated until we have stopped.
Okay, we joined the localizer here. Alright, track IRs come back on in a second. I end up having to just complain about how bad it is as a simulator the whole time, because it's pretty damn bad. That airport's in sight, 12 o'clock. Have they cleared me for anything yet? No.
Endeavor 5229er, you are 1
There we go.
mile south of Washington. Contact Washington Tower on 119.1 when inbound on the approach.
Tower on 119.1, Endeavor 5229er.
Washington Tower, American 1335, heavy 13 miles south inbound on a runway 1 approach. American 1335, heavy Washington Tower. Altimeter 30.12, wind 307 at 1.
Runway's right there.
Cleared on a runway 1 approach. Washington Tower, Brickyard
God.
566.
I'm gonna get annoyed when this
IFR departure runway
starts
1.
screwing with me.
Brickyard 5666, hold short runway 1. Traffic is Cessna Skyhawk on the runway.
Washington Tower, Endeavor 5229er, 11 miles south inbound,
Hey, give
RF
me a-
runway 1 approach.
I meant to switch over to the ILS. That's fine. I'm gonna
Endeavor
stick on the ILS.
5229er, Washington Tower. Altimeter 30.
I meant to tell him I wanted the ILS one, and I didn't
at 14.
because it was just all that
On a runway 1
descent
approach.
bullshit.
Hold short runway 1, Brickyard 5.
We're gonna end up visual anyways, so it doesn't really matter.
Cleared RNAV runway 1 approach, Endeavor 5229er.
Washington Tower, Blue Streak 5459er, ready for IFR departure runway 1.
Gear down.
5459er, hold short runway 1. Traffic is Cessna Skyhawk on the runway. Cleared on a runway 1 approach, American 1335 heavy.
Alright,
Hold
flaps
short runway
30.
1 Blue Streak 5459er.
Alright, flaps 45 before landing checklist. Alright, landing gears down, 3 green. Flaps 45, 45. Thruster versus arm, landing checklist complete. Alright, so now the problem is they try to, there's too much traffic, they try to send me around, again, because of, like, they're using AI traffic, and they don't have me actually in the system, so. Need be, I will quickly shut it off.
66 altimeter 30.16 wind 351 at 18. Traffic is Cessna Skyhawk on final. Cleared for takeoff runway 1.
We have not been clear to land yet.
Cleared for takeoff runway 1 Brickyard 566.
Traffic right there. Shows traffic really
Endeavour
close to me.
5229er, follow the aircraft on final. Wind 351 at 18. Cleared to land runway 1.
Clear to land runway 1 Endeavour 5229er.
Alright, now because the game's so terrible at this, I'm just gonna go right in and get rid of traffic. Because it's just gonna screw everything up, and they're gonna send me around every time, so. I don't have any time for going around 5 times because the game can't figure out what it's doing, so just gonna get rid of it.
Traffic.
I just killed the traffic. Where is it? I just shut off traffic. Did you guys not watch me just shut off traffic? Like literally. Traffic. Off. So how is there still traffic when I shut the traffic off? I don't get this game sometimes. I really don't. Alright, we'll go visual. Or we'll go, get autopilot off. Autopilot's off. Clear to land. Very sensitive compared to the real plane, too. In the simulator, the quote-unquote simulator. Stable, continue. There's traffic on the runway. No, there isn't. Okay.
Minimums 200.
Prep +5.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Greaser. Spoilers green. 90 knots.
Endeavour 5229er, turn next taxiway.
I think this is Mike here. I want Mike. Yeah, I want Mike. See the sign when I go by. Should be Mike, I think. That's our gate right there at the end. You check.
Endeavour 5229er, contact ground on 121.7.
Juliet, that is Golf 1. So Golf 1's right to our left, so go ahead and sit here for a second.
121.7 Endeavour 5229er. Goodbye.
Alright, let's see. Got Golf 1. Yeah, so we're 21 is right here in the end. That's 21.
Washington ground Endeavour 5229er, taxi to the gate.
Endeavour 5229er, taxi to gate Alpha 8 using taxiway Juliet Kilo 1.
Taxiing to gate Alpha 8 using taxiway Juliet Kilo 1 Endeavour 5229er.
That's our gate right there in the end. We need 2 minutes for a shutdown, so we're gonna be tight on that. But we probably ate up a bunch of time sitting, so. Clear right. Now I gotta find the lead-in line for this gate. It's over here somewhere. There it is right there. Alright, this is our actual gate right here. And my timer never started because I didn't click it one more time. That's fine. We should have 2 minutes by now. Alright, nose wheel steering comes off. Alright, seatbelt sign off. Check the electrics. Make sure the APU can handle the load. It can. AC/DC is good. Alright, and we'll go ahead and we'll do the fuel test. So we'll go ahead and shut down the left side. They come on. Pump, pump, press. Okay, good. Alright. Alright, and shutdown would be first we got to do after land checklist is complete. Shutdown checklist. Seatbelt signs off, beacon off, generators electric set, fuel pumps off, nose wheel steering is off, probes windshield heat off, anti-ice off, hydraulic pumps off, thrust lever shut off, transponder standby, parking brake set. Right, and let's get a let's get the jet bridge hooked up here. So let's go to aircraft.
Washington Ground Endeavour 5229er, could you please connect the jetway to the aircraft?
Endeavour 5229er, the jetway is going to be connected.
Alright, we'll go ahead and do a secure. So parking brake set. IRS are coming off. No stop. IRS are off. Thrust reversers off. Alright, emergency light switch off. Cargo switch off. Recirc fan off. APU start, stop, stop. Power fuel. External lights, nav, and logo. External power off. Battery master off. DC service switch off. Dome lights off. Boarding lights off. Secure check is complete. Alright, so that was a good flight. I don't get the ATC in this game, and it doesn't sound to me like they prioritize that in the next flight sim. They very much prioritize some arcadey nonsense. There were some things in the new one that I liked, like career, but again, I would like them to go back to the roots of actually having a simulator, because it's like they were asking ridiculous things of me for altitudes and everything else. But good flight there to DCA. So if you liked the video, like the video. If you're new and you enjoyed it, consider subscribing, and I will see you guys in the next one.